In the heart of the workshop, a vibrant journey begins as pure pigment powders descend like stardust into mixing vats to create artistic magic. Deep in the industrial laboratory, raw pigments of azure, crimson gold are carefully weighed, preparing for their transformation into tools for master artists. The alchemy starts here, where high-grade wax and soft clay meet raw color, blending into a perfectly uniform and supple mass of pure artistic potential. Under immense pressure and controlled heat, the ingredients merge, ensuring that every single stroke on paper will deliver a consistent and buttery smooth experience. Now, the dense blocks of color are prepared for the extrusion process, a critical step where the soft paste is forced through precision-engineered steel dies. Witness the birth of the core as a continuous strand of vibrant green emerges from the press, possessing a flawless surface and an incredible structural integrity. Lines of color flow across the facility, each strand a testament to the precision of modern engineering and the timeless beauty of pure saturated pigment. Precision is paramount. Robotic cutters slice through the soft cores at lightning speed, ensuring every single piece is identical to within a fraction of a millimeter. These fragile cores are handled with extreme care, moving steadily toward the drying racks, where they will regain the strength needed for their wooden housing. In a climate-controlled environment, the cores rest, allowing moisture to evaporate slowly to prevent any cracks or brittle spots in the final professional product. Once cured and hardened, these cores are ready for their ultimate transformation, marking the completion of the first phase of this intricate industrial symphony. The story now shifts to the wood, specifically California incense cedar, chosen for aromatic straight grain and superior sharpening characteristics for artists. Each plank is planed to perfection, removing every imperfection until the surface is as smooth as silk, providing the ideal foundation for the precision grooving. Efficiency meets cleanliness as high-powered vacuum clear the air, ensuring that the manufacturing environment remains pristine for the high-quality materials being processed today. The precision begins as diamond-tipped cutters carve parallel grooves into the cedar planks, each channel shaped to perfectly cradle the delicate cores of color. With mathematical accuracy, these grooves are spaced perfectly, creating a rhythmic pattern of geometry across the natural beauty of the warm, aromatic wood surface. Looking down the line, the uniformity is breathtaking. A series of identical paths waiting to be filled with the vibrant cores we saw earlier. The facility hums with the sound of high-speed machinery, a mechanical choir working in perfect harmony to process thousands of wood slats every hour. No detail is too small. Laser sensors scan every millimeter of the wood, ensuring that the groove depth is perfect for a secure core fit. Ready and waiting, these scallop planks are the first half of the pencil shell, engineered to provide the ultimate protection for the artistic core. The quality of the cedar is evident in its fine texture, a premium material that will eventually feel comfortable and balanced in an artist's hand. The preparation of the shell is complete. Now, the stage is set for the most critical moment, the union of wood and pigment. At the heart of the assembly, a high-strength adhesive is applied with surgical precision, ensuring a permanent bond between the wood and the core. This thin film of glue is essential for preventing core breakage during sharpening, creating a structural integrity that professionals rely on for their work. The robot moves with grace and speed, aligning a rainbow of cores with the waiting grooves, a perfect marriage of automation and artistic material. In a single fluid motion, the cores find their home, dropping into the precise channels with a tolerance measured in microns for a flawless fit. The transformation is visual and immediate as the plain wood slats are suddenly transformed into a vibrant palette of potential, ready for the next step. A second slat is prepared, receiving the same precise coating of adhesive, destined to become the upper half of our pencil sandwich structure. The two halves meet, coming together to fully enclose the color cores, forming a solid block of wood that conceals the vibrant treasure within. The assembled slats enter a high-pressure zone where hydraulic force will fuse the components into a single, unbreakable unit over several minutes. Under tons of pressure, the glue penetrates the wood fibers and the core surface, creating a bond that is stronger than the wood itself. This is the quiet moment of the process, where time and pressure work together to ensure the durability and longevity of every artistic tool produced. As they merge, the slats are transformed into solid boards, the individual pencils still hidden within, waiting to be sculpted into their final forms. The colorful edges reveal the secret inside, a beautiful cross-section of manufacturing precision that hints at the artistic caustic power contained within the wood. Each board is handled with care, stacked to allow the adhesive to fully set and the wood to stabilize before the intense cutting begins. The curing process is vital, ensuring that no internal stresses remain that could cause warping or core misalignment in the finished pencil. From raw pigment to a fused composite, the journey is halfway complete, moving now toward the sculpting phase where individual pencils will be born. The architecture of the pencil begins to take shape as the cutting machines roar to life, ready to carve individual bodies from the solid boards. High-velocity blades slice through the cedar with ease, separating the wide board into individual rectangular rods, each containing a single, perfectly centered color core. In a marvelous display of geometry, the hexagonal profile is carved, providing the classic grip that artists around the world have favored for generations. Wood shavings dance through the air in slow motion, a byproduct of the precise sculpting process that reveals the sleek, smooth body of the pencil. Individual pencils begin to appear, emerging from the chaos of the blades with refined elegance and a perfectly smooth, unpainted cedar finish. Whether hexagonal or perfectly round, each shape is crafted to provide the best ergonomic experience, balancing weight and comfort for long hours of creativity. The sheer volume of production is staggering, a sea of natural wood pencils flowing through the system, ready for their final aesthetic enhancements. Final trimming ensures that every pencil is the exact same length, meeting the strict standards required for high-end professional sets and luxury packaging. The ends are buffed to a silk-like finish, removing any splinters or rough edges from the sawing process, leaving only the beauty of the materials. Quality checks are constant. Only the straightest, most perfect pencils move forward, as any slight warp would fail the rigorous standards of this facility. A perfectly centered core is the mark of a premium pencil, and digital eyes ensure that every lead is positioned precisely in the middle. They roll through the line with a rhythmic clack, a sound of progress as they move toward the station where they will receive their colors. Every shaving is reclaimed, showcasing a commitment to efficiency and a clean workspace that reflects the purity of the art tools being made. The raw beauty of the cedar is now fully realized, a sculptural form ready to be dressed in its final, vibrant protective coat of lacquer. With their shapes defined and surfaces prepared, the pencils are now ready for the most visual part of their journey, the coating process. The coating begins as pencils are dipped into premium and lacquer, emerging with a brilliant, saturated color that perfectly matches the pigment core hidden inside. This specialized paint is designed to be both flexible and durable, protecting the wood while providing a luxurious feel that is iconic to the brand. Layer upon layer of finish is applied, creating a depth of color and a mirror-like shine that elevates the pencil from a tool to an object of art. Infrared heat cures the lacquer instantly, locking in the brilliance and ensuring a hard, scratch-resistant surface that will withstand years of use in the studio. The mark of quality is applied next, as shimmering gold foil is heat-pressed onto the barrel, imprinting the prestigious brand name and color code. Every letter is sharp and clear, a golden seal of excellence that signifies the professional grade of these high-performance artistic instruments. The decorative end cap is the final touch of the coating phase, a traditional design element that adds a sense of finished luxury to every piece. A final buffing stage brings out the ultimate luster, making the pencils like jewels as they move toward the final stages of the process. The visual result is spectacular, a spectrum of color that is as beautiful to look at as it is to use on a blank canvas. Even now, care is taken to protect the pristine finish with soft-touch robotic grippers, ensuring that each pencil remains in showroom condition. The radiant coating is complete. The pencils are now dressed in their finest attire, ready for the final dance of the sharpening blades. The final transformation begins. In a high-speed dance of friction and precision, the pencils are fed into the sharpening drums for their final reveal. Watch as the wood is peeled back to reveal the vibrant core, a sharp, needle-like point emerging that is ready to lay down rich, thick color. Every point is tested for break resistance, ensuring that the bond we created earlier holds firm even under the heavy hand of a passionate artist. Thousands of perfect points march forward, a colorful army of creativity ready to be unleashed on papers and canvases across the globe. Intelligence meets art as the sorting system organizes the pencils into a perfect chromatic sequence, ensuring that every set is a complete visual masterpiece. The packaging is as artistic as the product, with premium tin boxes waiting to cradle the pencils in a secure and elegant environment. In one fluid motion, the entire rainbow is gathered and placed into the box, a satisfying click of perfection that signals the end of production. Each pencil sits in its dedicated slot, a testament to the order and precision that has defined every second of this manufacturing journey. The box is a finished treasure chest of color that is now ready to travel from this high-tech facility to the hands of creators. Final protection is applied, ensuring that the world's finest colored pencils arrive in pristine condition, no matter how far their journey may be. From a simple block of cedar and raw pigment to a world-class artistic tool, the dance of engineering and art reaches its triumphant conclusion today. Now, the true journey begins in the hand of the artist, where these colors will bring dreams to life and turn imagination into